Hi guys, so this is Brendan and I'm looking at ChatGPT right now and I've noticed something new. So right here in this place, templates. So when you click on that, you will have like this category bar here. And you could choose professionals and the subcategory will have several including teachers and the templates that I have will have this. So today I was playing around with lesson plan calendar, and as you can see, you can uh, choose the language, choose the subject, and then the age, how many months you want the lesson plans for, and how many lessons per week. And here's the prompt template. So you can also see here that there's a notice that says there's an issue with the execute prompt button. So this doesn't work. So what I did was I copied the entire prompt here. So copy that and then exit and then you go here and then paste it. So by just doing that, this is the kind of answer that you would uh, get. So I actually chose math for a 10-year-old student. So it's not bad. Uh, it's giving you like, the basic based off on the prompt. But I tweaked it a little bit so that it gives me a little bit something more than this. So I'm going to stop generating. Again, if you don't like, so this prompt makes you ignore all the previous instructions. So this is fine if you don't use like a prompt that starts with like something more specific. So it's fine if you want to say on this chat, on this message. So what I did was I initially reworded it. So what I did was to make it only make 5 lessons at a time. The reason is because if you look at the this format, eventually it will be cut off because of the limitations for the character. So I didn't want that to happen. So I made it make only 5 lessons at a time, and at the end of 5 lessons, it would ask you to if you want it to continue generating. So another thing that I changed here is that in the columns page, I added another part where it says evaluation and I think instructions because the original did not have any instructions in it. So yeah, so I added 2 more columns here for this uh, table. So if I copy this one and then I chose, so the thing that you want this to do is like in the subject. So here the math is very general, so it's giving you like all sorts of math stuff. But if you prompt it to make uh, a lesson for a specific unit or a specific topic like phonemic awareness, so it can make phonemic awareness lessons in a more detailed form. So it goes like this. And remember, it's only going to give me 5 days worth of lessons. All right, so at the end, it asked me if I wanted it to generate 5 more lessons. So this is like the first week of a phonemic awareness lesson for a 10-year-old kid. So I'd say uh, just looking at it, this is pretty much basic. You have your rhymes, your sound sorts, and phonemic substitution, and a scavenger hunt. So what I did with that prompt is I made it more detailed and more comprehensive. So I asked it to give me three levels of activity. So the first level is the easiest one, the mastery level. Second level is the instructional level, and third one is the hardest uh, level for this grade. Uh, so I encountered something weird, so I think I rephrased it a little bit awkwardly. So, but it was still useful to me. So if I copy this one, so the thing that it doesn't do is I wanted it to uh give me like uh first level, second level, and third level for the first week, and I wanted it to do first level, second level, third level for the second week in that order, but it didn't quite turn out that way. But I was still happy with that, with the result. So doing that, it will show you this. So this is the easy level for week one. So instead of going to week the like the intermediate level, it's going to ask you for the easy level again. So meaning to say week two. So if you don't want that to happen, you just say generate uh, the lesson plan for the instructional level week one, and it will basically make the like the intermediate level for week one. So as you can see, it started with lesson one. When I tried this out earlier, when I answered yes to this question, it will go to lesson two or lesson number six. All right, so it just wants to like go through each level 5 lessons at a time. So if you don't want it to generate the next 5 lessons for the instructional level, you just say no, generate the lesson for the difficult level for week one. So there, so this is the week one difficult level. So I want you to try to look at the difference between the instructional level and the easy level and see if there's like differentiation there. So as you can see, there's like rhyme time. Uh, choose a word and they're going to generate the rhyming words for the first one. And here in the intermediate level, there's no rhyming, I think. Uh, in the difficult level, there's no rhyming. So it assumes that rhyming is like a basic skill. Syllable clap definitely is a basic skill. Phoneme substitution might not be like an easy activity. Uh, so yeah, it's going to give you like, an outline. It's going to give you something, but it's not going to be perfect. So for example, uh, how did you, so you can ask it to, how did it differentiate? How did you differentiate the easy and uh, instructional level activities? And then it's going to say, I'm sorry, I think. Oh, oh, okay. So it actually answered me. All right. So I will say, make sure that you are differentiating the skills in easy, moderate, and difficult level really well. Let's see what it will say. All right, so when you do that, it's going to regenerate week one. So phoneme substitution is still there. You can actually say not to use phoneme substitution in the easy level, but again, this is for a 10-year-old kid, so that could be the reason why. Because at age 10, they should be able to do that anyway. Okay, so now it's spewing out uh, the easy level, the instructional level, and it got cut off in the difficult level. And this is the reason why I only wanted 5 lessons at a time. So when this happens, you can just prompt it to say, continue where you left, where you got cut off. So there. So it's just going to continue. So that's the way to make it continue based upon where it left off. So there you go. So you could actually ask it to continue to easy level week 2, and then just continue prompting it for week 3 and week 4 and see where it will take you. So I haven't done that. Uh, so that's your homework probably. And you can also play around with this prompt just to see if it's going to act differently. I wanted it really to continue like with each level first for week 1 and then week 2, week 3, week 4, but it didn't do it that way. So yeah, good luck.